Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
LT cooking your ass.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Survey said,
I paid for the pussy, okay.
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world, and I'm gonna tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
Got us beat, and how do they have us beat?
On every front.
Then why not just date them and be happy?
I live in Latin America. I'm just here to get my paperwork so I can stay going from there.
But what I'm saying is, listen, I have whatever your desire is. So if you found the type of woman that wants to date you the way you want to be dated, why not just focus on her? What would be the point of coming up here to ask for a black woman that you don't really feel as though
I'm still trying while I'm here, so I want to see if my mind can be changed.
No one cares, Austin. No one cares about changing your damn mind, honey.
Really?
Y'all are so misinterpreted. And I would love to go on a platform to just be like, no, y'all American women need to stop.
Last real one said women, that was kind of off topic, but women will give you generic advice.
And there you have it. It was generic advice.
You know what? And why don't you just get blocked, you bitch ass nigga? I'm in an emergency situation.
Quality content. This is quality content. Fucking Austin is literally just sitting in his car talking, and I'm over here showing something. And you're complaining?
Well, because I don't have family. Because I'm not Austin. I don't have family. I don't have family to rely on, buddy.
You know what? I want somebody to take care of me like my mama did.
Me?
Why not? Yes. Why would I not? Y'all like, oh, you want a second mom. Why not? My mama loved me when I grew up.
So when I have a baby. So all the black men who don't want black women, we are okay. And we are giving you permission to focus on the other races that you say treat you better. We are fine with it. We are not worried about it. And let me tell you why we're not worried about it.
Estoy en vivo, tú hablas hola con mi cámara, ¿sí?
Ay, pero no hablo inglés.
No necesito inglés, solo quiero ver tú, ¿sí?
Yeah! Got him punch in the air, baby. Punch in the air, yeah! Austin, hold on, man. Homie, come here, man. Come here real fast, Austin. Man, you gotta stop pissing these women off. We gotta live over here, man. What you doing, dog? Why you putting everywhere you go, you gotta put a cool one on here?
Sir, I'm talking about when you were 6 years old watching porn, sir.
How old are you?
I am old enough to tell you all that this fella right here thinks that watching porn at 6 was normal sexual development behavior.
Okay.
Now he's telling you all he's going to lecture you all about the values of dating South American women. And I'm telling you, this is the character you have to have.
So if I'm quite sure he is recording my show because he needs a black woman to get his bills paid. Point taken. Point taken. Point taken. Yes, you need black women to pay your bills because without me, you would be homeless. I know, honey, I know. You are my community service project for the week. I ain't mad at you, boo. I ain't mad at you, boo. Get your light bill paid. Get your, I don't know, whatever bill paid. I know you can't survive without a black woman. So that's my thank you to you. Ciao.
Again!
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, so let's get right into this one. Before we get into the episode, shout out to Jordan will never be as great as LeBron with the $5 super chat. He said, yes, you read that right. Yep, I absolutely did. I absolutely did. Jordan will never be as great as LeBron. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I read that absolutely right. A1, impeccable reading by me. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Okay. All right. Let's get into this one, y'all. This is some filthy work. So Auston Holleman called into Kendra G's channel to look for a date. So he didn't come here for look for his dates. He was not here for the dating show. He came here to troll. He came here to troll Kendra G. He came here to disrespect black women for no reason, unsolicited. This is the passport bro way. It's real pathetic because Auston Holleman was making he was turning his career around. He was fucking up for a long time. He was basically defending black women. He was calling out his subscribers for constantly hating black women when he was in Tanzania and trying to date black women. And he was like, you guys are getting less super chats, more hate in the chat. He was calling them out. He called out Manosphere folks. And then for some reason, he regressed. He went to South America. I met up with Floyd again. Regressed. All the way regression. Back into his old habits. Went to America. Complete regression. I showed the last video with his mother and the conversation he had with his mother showing the nipple on air, all that shit. I said there was damage growing up the way I did my assessment, but you are not responsible for your damage. You are responsible for the healing, and you're a grown-ass man, and you're purporting a narrative about women in your country and doing it for the clout and doing it for this passport bro movement because these incels feed into this bullshit. They're not accountable for where they rank up on the dating sphere. This is what it comes down to. That's just what it comes down to. They project themselves higher and they think they rank higher than what they actually are, and they don't qualify for the women that they want, and they come out here crying and complaining about the women that they qualify for. And that's just what it comes down to. But we're going to get into this, and we're going to break down all the points. We have a lot to react here before I get into a long speech. Let's get it.
All right, let me see something. Someone spent $100.
Now, I spoke to Auston Holleman yesterday. I spoke to Auston Holleman in the Discord yesterday. So all his groupie-ass fans always acting like he's so hurt over the commentary. I spoke to the man. The only thing he was concerned about was me telling somebody in the Discord that he was on Tinder for 4 to 5 hours, swiping on air. on air. I reacted to it. He tried to deny and gaslight.
I've seen him do
So
it.
I had to run the footage. I'll let y'all see like an hour and a half footage of him. I couldn't find the Paraguay footage, so I found the Uruguay footage. He was on Tinder for an hour and a half, and then the argument was so stupid because he basically denied it and then he justified it after. Yeah, you know what you did, Austin. You know what you did in the Discord.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
Shout out to LeBron will never be as great as Jordan. See, I'm gonna read your name right, but that's cap. You know that's some filthy work out here.
You're a victim.
Filthy work out here. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat. You said Austin wouldn't make it here in Europe. Jeez. I think he's been to Europe. I think he's been to Romania. I think he went to Poland. I think he was he in Poland? I don't know. He was in Europe and he was dusting it up. He wasn't really getting results and Floyd was complaining. I remember that shit. But let's get into this, y'all.
This child. Let me see. It says, Kendra, pick Auston Holleman from the back room. Okay. Austin, let me see your room.
Okay, so this is a fan. Let me move my my camera real quick. This is somebody, an Auston Holleman supporter that paid $100 for Auston Holleman to jump the line.
Austin, I have to make sure you're not a webcam. Right now, I'm not sure. Show me the other side of your room, Austin. I know you spent $100 to get selected, but I got to see this whole room. I got to see the other side. Keep going. What is that? Oh, yeah. So, no, you're a webcam. So you were trying to... Wait, no, did it switch? Do it again, Austin.
Bro, she thought you were a webcam? It's that bad.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, what the fuck?
Austin, show me the whole room. The other side. The other side. Go the other way.
What it basically shows is that your camera on presence was very robotic. It's very robotic to the point that she thought you were one of those webcams, those porn bombing webcams that call in to try to fuck up people's shows. God damn.
Go the other way. Let me see. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. No, I had to make sure you wasn't a webcam. I'm sorry, because you look like a webcam.
Thank you.
That's not a compliment.
It's not a
I
compliment.
want you to get your Wi-Fi together.
The Wi-Fi is bad?
Okay, I think it's better. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Austin. Okay, you look good. How old are you, Austin?
I'll be 25 in 2 weeks.
25 in 2 weeks. So you're a tourist. When's your birthday?
May 16th.
That's not 2 weeks. My birthday's 2 weeks. That's 3 weeks.
2.5.
Okay, you have Gina Jackson's birthday.
Yes, I do.
I know. I'm May 7th. I know all Gina. I love Gina Jackson. All right, let's do it. So we got Austin, 25. Well, 2024, be 25 May 16th. What do you do for a living?
I'm a YouTuber as well.
Oh, you're a YouTuber. Okay. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but I respect that. That's what you consider yourself.
Well, this is my main
I am a
source.
YouTuber. I consider myself a journalist, but I understand.
I'm a journalist too. I've said that as well.
Okay, but do you want me to call you a YouTuber or a journalist?
I want you to call me Auston Holleman.
The question is, what do you do for a living, honey?
What the hell was that?
Hey, yo, Austin, what the fuck was that, bro? Try to keep up with the conversation, sir. God damn, what the fuck, bro?
YouTube.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I would hope not.
Survey said,
You are the father. I've seen him do it. Learn the rules.
Mi cash. Ya. 2 horas y cash y let's go, yo. No más. Cash.
You'll get your stuff, no problem.
Mi cash.
I got you. Chill.
Cash.
Bro, what in the hell do you mean you hope so? My nigga, you got up there to troll. You hope so? What the fuck, bro?
So the answer is no.
No.
Okay. And where you calling me from?
Dallas.
Dallas. All right, let's get into it. We got Austin, Dallas, 25. Well, almost 25, May 16th. He's a YouTuber, no kids, lives in Dallas. What kind of woman you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
Learn the rules.
Hey, yo, bro.
YouTuber, no kids, lives in Dallas. What kind of woman you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
Now, you know that starting off the conversation, antagonizing a group of black women, talking about, oh, I'm looking for the ones that actually have respect for black men, implying that a bunch of them do not have respect for black men. What a way to start it, Austin. You're leading with the negativity, and this is why you're dusting it up with the results, man.
Bitch, who raised you?
So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world, and I'm going to tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
Got us beat. And how do they have us beat?
On every front.
Now, you see this? Do you see this? You called into a dating show to antagonize the women. The women don't give a fuck that y'all are going abroad. Y'all are trying to spin this narrative that they care that these guys are being passport bros. Go. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. So it's like you're coming to antagonize, and then you're living with these results, and then, like, hold up. Let's play this out.
Why not just date them and be happy?
Exactly. Hold
Latinas
up.
and Africans got y'all beat.
Got us beat. And how do they have us beat?
On every front.
Then why not just date them and be happy?
I live in Latin America. I'm just here to get my paperwork so I can stay gone from y'all.
Okay, so you're here to get your paperwork so you can stay gone from y'all. You despise them that much. You have this a level of disdain where you have to call into their show and let them know that y'all are X, Y, and Z, right? But you're so happy overseas. Why this then? Why does this make any type of sense? Just to disrespect black women?
What I'm saying is, listen, I have whatever your desire is. So if you found the type of woman that wants to date you the way you want to be dated, why not just focus on her?
And why are you calling into a dating show? If you find these women in abundance and they're so great, they're so submissive, they're so lovely, they're everything that you guys want in women, why in the fuck just date them, and why not just be with them? Why are you calling into an American dating show? Why are you looking for American women while you're in America? Does this make any sense?
Get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay.
What will be the point of coming up here to ask for a black woman that you don't
Because
really feel as
I want to. I'm still trying while I'm here, so I want to see if my mind can be changed.
No one cares. Austin, no one cares about changing your damn mind, honey.
Really?
We're not going to work that hard.
So nobody has the interest in changing my mind.
No, it's not about nobody having interest. You said you found a group of women that have the interest, a group of women that you like. We're not mad at it. You should date those women. I mean, you came on. Listen.
Did I call Auston Holleman red pill? He's a passport bro.
You came on dissing black women, saying that they were not.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
You said that. Well, you said that you were looking for a black woman that has respect for black women, and you said Afro-Latino and African women have you beat. So my thing is, you should focus on those group of women then, since they have us beat, right?
Yes, but I'm in the United States right now.
Okay.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something. We don't care.
What is the relevance of that? You're in the States right now. Great. Afro-Latino women in South America and African women, you find them more respectful and great. They're also black women abroad, but they're not black women in America. You're disrespecting the black American women, which we know why after seeing the footage with your mother. Let's keep it a stack. You don't know how to avoid women like your mother. It's that archetype. We're not saying every woman is, we're obviously not saying every woman is sunshines and rainbows out here. There's an archetype of toxic, gaslighting, do that type of dusty shit we seen with Austin and his mother and wake up the next morning, not apologize, think everything's all right. He grew up under that. He was used to this shit. This nigga was watching porn from 6 years old. Make it make sense. So it's like you grew up in a toxic household with a toxic mentality, and now you're just spreading it around the world because you have not done the healing. We have a lot to react here, so I'm not going to get into a long-ass diatribe. Let's get into this, y'all.
So my thing is, you should focus on those group of women then, since they have us beat, right?
Yes, but I'm in the United States right now.
Okay. Well, there's those group of women live in the United States too.
And that's why I'm
So
on your show
I guess
today.
my thing is like, if you have a problem with black women, we're okay with it.
No. I don't. I've said many times on my channel, the issue is not specifically black women, it's American culture.
Well, I'm repeating.
If you can say the problem is not specifically black women, it's American culture, then you have to account that there's two genders in that culture that account for the results of the culture. So it's obviously not just the women's fault, it's the men's fault for the degradation of the culture as well. But you just want to blame the women and say the women are X, Y, and Z, but they're just the result of the culture. So you should be disparaging the culture in America instead of targeting specifically the women. And then you specifically speak about black women while comparing them to Afro-Latina and African women, but they're a result of the culture that you dislike so much. If you dislike the culture because you don't fit into the culture, why don't you just move abroad, do your shit, and live your life? Talk about how great other places are. You don't see folks like Kurt Kaz and Check and Effect who are a lot more successful, that have a lot more subscribers. You don't see them disparaging the women in their country. They're just traveling and enjoying the other country, highlighting the moments that are great in their country. But when you're carrying damage, you're holding yourself back. That's what you're doing. You're holding yourself back because you're attracting more haters. People are looking at your wave like we ain't taking this seriously. This is just this damaged young kid or a young man who hasn't understood life yet, doesn't have enough life experience, spreading his damage in the world and suggesting everybody else is inept or they're not ready for a life of dating. But really and truly, you're just trying to run through them. You're just really trying to smash and dash. So it's like, if these girls or these women are resistant to that, why do you blame them? If they're looking for a deep relationship, why do you blame them that they're not real? Like, it makes no sense. A lot of the shit that he complains about, he should be chalking it up to the game because he's the motherfucker that just wants to run around smashing as many girls as he can while they're submitting to him and being all nice and lovely to him.
What you said, and what you said was you want a black woman that has respect for black men. And then I said, okay, are you not finding that? And then you said other cultures had us beat. So when you said other cultures have us beat, as a black woman, I'm saying spend your time with them. We're okay. We're not upset.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if anyone is gonna come and talk about us as a collective and say that we're not worthy enough, well, we bid you farewell.
I never said that. But I'll tell you this, since I've been back in the United States, it hasn't been convincing to switch back over. That's why I'm here today.
Okay. Well, again, we can proceed. I'm just saying, from one black person to another, go where you're appreciated. That's for everybody. Go where you're appreciated. Don't worry about if you found a culture or you found a human being that dates you and the way you want to be dated, spend your energy there. And that's for any single person.
I would agree.
Okay. So Austin, 25 YouTuber. Okay. So the question is, what kind of woman are you looking for? So you said a black woman that doesn't disrespect black men. Anything else?
That's the base of it.
Well, do you want to give examples in which ways that you have find black women are disrespectful?
By that, I'm saying she should be respectable when she talks to the man. She should be respectable with the man's time, his wants, and she should be considerate of his needs as well. Because it's always not one-sided. I hear in the United States it's always one-sided.
Well, I can ask you one more question just about the other ethnicities that you said have us beat. Have you dated them?
Yes, I have.
So what happened? Why are you not with them anymore?
Oh, I'm traveling, so I can't commit, but I've experienced.
So why did those relationships end? Just because you were
traveling? I got plenty on standby. They haven't ended yet.
They're on standby?
What? You have plenty of relationships on standby, sir, but you're here complaining about droughts, this and that. Women are X, Y, and Z. They're not what you want them to be here. But do you understand the reason why they're not what you want them to be? You have relationships on standby elsewhere. You're not trying to build anything significant or serious with any of these women. You're literally trying to meet with them, say a 1-2 words, get their number, meet up later, have a dinner, and smash. It's the most awkward, the most robotic, generic interaction of all time. None of this shit makes sense to me. I'm like, where were y'all socialized at? Y'all niggas is robots? I don't get y'all.
This is like a plane. They're waiting to board.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some black kids, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. So, disrespectful, anything else? And you got to the deal breakers. This is supposed to be the part of what you want.
What do you mean?
Like, the question is, because in the deal breakers, you could say, I don't want a disrespectful woman. This question is, what kind of woman are you looking for? So I guess the good qualities that you desire should be your answers.
Like I said, how she talks to the man, his respectful of his time. Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
Hit the gym, pH is balanced. I have a lot of...
Now, this is what set off a lot of folks in the chat, and a lot of women were going in on him on his channel. We'll go to the comment section after in Kendra G's chat with folks clowning Auston Holleman and going in on him for this type of comment. Listen, Austin, this is the problem with Austin. Austin's 24. He's been traveling for 2 some odd years. He's been global. He was having He was probably fucking some younger women, 20s when he was 21, 22, talking about pH balance. Bro, the only type, when you're fucking women that young at that age, this is Auston Holleman we're talking about. Auston Holleman claims that he's fucking cougars, he's fucking older women, so he understands sex with older women. He understands that as you see women, as women get older, I'm gonna just keep it a stack, man. Older women have better hygiene. They have better hygiene. They take better care of themselves. And women that aren't so fast with the pussy have better hygiene as well because they're not so fast with the pussy. The pH balance is not all disbalanced because they have several dicks going inside of them. So when you are the man that is trying to find the fastest women to fuck, you're paying for the pussy allegedly. You're getting the easy women. What do you expect? You expect the pH to be balanced on these hoes? Make it make sense. Like, this is the problem with these niggas, these young, unexperienced ass niggas. You want to be a thought leader in a community. You want grace. The way y'all niggas were talking to me in the Discord, it's like y'all niggas want grace, but y'all want to talk shit about my name every second. That's what I don't get about these niggas. They want grace. Oh, you give me good coverage. I'm like, nah, I'm going to tell y'all my opinion, raw, uncut. I'm not being nice just to be nice, nigga. This is what it is. I got to be objective. You want to get on air and disparage black women? Your women. This is our people. Just for a wave on some passport bro shit? To convince these incels that this is the wave on some pyramid scheme shit? These niggas can't live abroad. They ain't working remote. They ain't no famous YouTuber, nigga. They're gonna dust it up overseas like Floyd. Talking about, oh, I'm an emergency. I need an emergency. Then the next day you see him spending money on the stud. It's that bad. His slogan, not mine.
Questions for you. I will get to y'all questions. Don't worry. Anything else before we go to your deal breakers?
No, go ahead. Okay,
let me read some of these questions. They're begging me to read these questions. Marika, I can't pronounce your name, said he paid $100 to argue and to get some Red Pill followers.
I didn't pay nothing. I didn't ask nobody to pay nothing.
You paid, somebody sent me $100 to pick you.
Yeah, I didn't send it. I didn't ask them to send it.
Oh, so somebody else sent it.
Yeah, that wasn't my name.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Now, prior to this, I'm pretty sure, do not quote me on this, I do not remember, I don't have the footage right in front of me as a reaction, but I'm pretty sure that Auston Holleman announced that he was going on Kendra G prior to him going on Kendra G. And there's a bunch of folks in the back. There's no guarantee that you're going to be picked. So basically, by saying this on your live stream, it's going to entice your people to actually spend a little bit of money to get you up on the screen because they know that you're in the back and you're trying. So, I don't know. Complete speculation. I can't remember right now. Honestly.
Who are you, Snoop Dogg in a green room? I mean, what the hell is going on? You want to sit there and stay on the weed?
If I had a sober mind, I would have remembered, but it is what it is.
Okay, he said that wasn't his name. Courtney said he's live now using you. You're live now?
I was live first, and they said you should call in because I was supposed to date a black woman here.
You hear this guy? I was right. He was live. Yeah, he did tell them that. Yo, what am I talking about? This is the problem with this goddamn Kush, man. What the fuck am I doing, man? I knew this. I watched this footage too. How did I forget it? It was in the footage. Of course he did that shit. Hey, yo. L's, for my memory, I don't know what I've been focused on. Of course he did that shit. Of course he did that shit. It's not speculation. It's confirmed. He did that shit. All right, so listen to this, y'all. This nigga lying through his teeth, too. This nigga is lying through his teeth. Watch this right here.
Wasn't his name. Courtney said he's live now using you. You're live now?
I was live first, and they said you should call in because I was
live first, and then you said I should call in. So what do you mean was? You're being tricky and manipulative with your words. You was. So you're saying was like it was past tense. You still are.
Stop the cap.
You still are live.
Total fabrication.
You're trying to finesse the wave, bruh.
Supposed to date a black woman here in Dallas. Several black women in Dallas, but y'all know how y'all are, so.
How? Well, I don't live in Dallas, so I can't speak for the black. You know,
From
not
what
every black woman is the same, right? You can't make one statement.
I know they're not because I've been to Latin America and they're not the same.
Okay, you have to stop your.
Okay, so they're all the same in America? Because you say, oh, I've been to Latin America, and they're not the same. So you can't find a good woman in America is what you're basically applying, or a good black woman in America is what you're pretty much applying. And no, you can't call in if you can't get my name right. God damn it. Learn the rules. God damn it. It's 4 letters, y'all. 4 letters. Get my name right, man.
Learn the rules. Live on your page, though. So are you live right now?
I'll stop my live. Go ahead.
I'm going to stop my live, too. Okay, you have to stop your live on your page, though. So are you live right now?
I'll stop my live. Go ahead.
I'm gonna stop my live too. I don't got time to try. I don't got time. How about that? You stop your live, I'm gonna stop my live, and all the lives are stopped. Okay? Listen, can y'all build your own shit, please? Can all y'all build your own pages and your own platforms without trying to call and use my good ass, hard ass work? Put in the work just like I put in the work. And build your own shit. Now, all you want to do is get black women upset so they can start. Let's put in the work just like I put in the work and build your own shit. Now, all you want to do is get black women upset so they can start. Black women, y'all should really take the advice. I don't care. If you want to date a white woman, go ahead. I don't care. Latin women, I don't care. Asian women, I don't care. Go and date them. Don't spend your time worrying about us. We don't, what you say, we don't work out. We talk back. We want you to make a lot of money. Okay, so you don't want us. We don't want you. It sounds like an equal category. Many, many years ago, and I'll never forget.
Okay, I'm going to cut her off right there before I'll get into the super chat. Shout out to Brother Jumbie Stay Gold Radio with the $20 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Brother Jumbie says, Austin is a walking identity crisis. He's obviously dealing with deep-seated trauma from his mother, and he's stuck between a dick and some butt cheeks. Pause. Super pause.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Austin is a walking identity crisis. He's obviously dealing with some deep-seated trauma from his mother, and he's stuck between a dick and some butt cheeks when it comes to his sexuality. Black women are his punching bags low-key. That's facts. They're his punching bags. They're his revenge from his goddamn mother. This is that's what I think, man. That's what it comes down to. Shout out to Brother Jumbie. Also pause.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
When he said what he said about his mother, if she was just some girl, he would have punched her because he was so mad. And then he said, oh yeah, that's why my dad used to beat her ass. I was like, bro, what in the fuck? It was that bad. And I'm like, yo, this is some deep-seated trauma, bro. I don't care. I'm going to call it how I see it. You're not going to have me sabotaging my platform. My platform is calling it how I see it. I ain't trying to be friends with these niggas to the point where I'm doing that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got me fucked all the way up. Pause. Jesus Christ.
Get this. And it's so old because it was the Oprah Winfrey Show. And Steve Harvey was on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I think he was up there for the tour for his book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. And a woman in the audience said, you know, she was talking about when she sees black men with white women and how it bothered her. And Steve Harvey said, ladies, the black men that y'all see with white women, y'all don't want those men anyways. And I never forgot it. And then I kid you not, every time I meet a black man that dates a woman that's not black, we don't want him anyways. We don't want him. Listen, let me say this. I actually love Kanye West. I know Kanye West in real life, and Kanye West is...
Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Everybody that has spoken up, from Terrell Owens to Fresh and Fit to whoever, name them. All of the men that talk about, oh, these black women are hating on me for dating outside of my race. These black women were hating on me for dating on my race. All of them said that they weren't accepted and not loved or desired by black women anyway. They weren't treated right by black women. They all say that. They were all on the rejection side of things. And it ends up building this level of vitriol and animus towards black women, and they want to vocalize it every second. The problem is too many folks are jaded. Too many folks are jaded from the same... The saddest part of this is too many folks are jaded from the same archetype of woman. It's literally the same archetype, and they try to purport it on most women. Oh, most women are like this. Oh, black women are this way. Women in America are this way. It's like, no, you fell into the trap of the toxic archetype of woman because they're out there just the way these dusty ass niggas are out there. There's a whole heap of them, and in this case, Austin, he didn't run into that. It was his mother. Other folks run into that. Some of them, it's actually their mothers too. A lot of them, I actually think it's their mothers. Let's keep it real. The way they suggest that most women are like FBG Duck's mother, single, overweight, dusting it up. I'm like, hey, yo, let's look into these mothers. A lot of these niggas don't even love their mothers. They'll cape for their absent fathers 24/7, and they don't love their mothers. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's the disconnect with folks. Because you can't be that jaded from dating. It's like, are you dusting it up that bad? I don't know, man. Let's get into this.
And a lot of things for my career, but I don't know now one black woman that want to walk around barefoot around this motherfucking earth with no clothes. I don't know any black woman that wants to be his wife. Not one. So all the black men who don't want black women, we are okay, and we are giving you permission to focus on the other races that you say treat you better. We are fine with it. We are not worried about it. And let me tell you why we're not worried about it. Because we know we the shit. Let me tell you something. My biggest sauce that God ever gave me was being a black woman. That's my superpower. We run everything. You can't have anything.
Whoa, ma'am. You took it a little... You took it a little too far, ma'am. I support black women, love y'all and everything. You run everything, ma'am? Whoa, hold up. What is this? The fuck is this?
Working without a black woman being a part of it. That's my superpower. We run everything. You can't have anything working without a black woman being a part of it. It's just a fact. Think about all the things you need in life. You're going to need a black woman. Matter of fact, you came from a black woman. Because if your black mama didn't have your black ass, you wouldn't even be here on earth. We're superheroes. So if you don't recognize that, we're okay with it. Go where you think it's better and have a happy life. Yeah.
Now I'm a black ass? If your mama didn't have your black ass? Yo, what kind of shit is this? Come on, man. You ruined... Have some showmanship, Kendra. You ruined the landing. You ruined the goddamn landing.
So if you don't recognize that, we're okay with it. Go where you think it's better and have a happy life. Ciao. Let's keep going.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm not even going to argue that because I'm always going to want black women in my life, so I don't give a shit, man. You can say what the fuck you want. I don't really care. Hold up. Let me get to the super chat, y'all. Shout out to, yo, you got to... This motherfucker. I'm always going to have to edit this goddamn name. Shout out to Jordan will never be as great as LeBron with the $5 super chat. They run everything into the ground. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat. I don't know who they is. But, yeah, shout out to you. You got to stop the LeBron slander, bro. You got to adjust that name, bro. You're hurting my feelings out here. Us LeBron fans take this shit seriously. We need acknowledgement from Stephen A. Smith and all these dumbass pundits that LeBron's the GOAT, because if you put him in number 2, it seriously hurts our feelings, bro.
I got a couple of paid comments. I think they were also towards our last guest. Flatliner24 said, here's 100 to hang up on him, Kendra. I don't want no sucker on here trolling black queens. He's insulting your channel and trolling you. Well, you know one thing I will say, y'all know, actually yesterday, I think I posted all men. It was a plethora of black men back to back. And people were saying, oh, we're realizing that, I know, listen, there's money in it, I guess, when it comes to black women. So people want to focus on that.
Of course, Obsidian got on his platform and said that he gets the most money disparaging black women. Talking shit about black women brings him the most money from the fans, from the chat, from the super chats. He got up on air and admitted that, chest out, when he was getting cooked by Duke. This is the thing. This woman, or this man, I don't know who this is, they paid $100. Oh, I'm suggesting it's a woman. Says, here's $100 to hang up on him, Kendra. I don't want no sucker on here trolling black queens. He's insulting your channel and trolling you. Insulting black queens. So he came here to basically talk about Afro-Latinas and African women being better than American women. Then he specified he's not speaking about black women, he's speaking about American women. But really and truly, you're comparing Afro-Latina and Africans to Americans. You're speaking about black women. And then you doubled down, actually, and then you said they were beat anyway. So you, after you were trying to obfuscate into some other shit, you basically landed yourself back into the original point where you're basically suggesting that black women outside of America are better, are far more superior than women in America. But that goes with the finesse and the hustle. That's what keeps the passport bro wave alive. Selling the dream that women, and there's greater greens, or the grass is greener on the other side. Greater results for you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault for being dusty and unattractive to women and undesirable. You're socially awkward. It's not your fault for that. You can just go somewhere else where there's a language barrier and they won't notice. They won't notice that you're weird, nigga. Just go over there and try it. Just hit them with one of those bonita mujeres and hit them with a bueno, and then hit them with some cash because you paid for the pussy, okay? That type of shit.
I paid for the pussy, okay. I paid for the pussy, okay.
Survey said,
I'll just pay for the pussy, okay.
When was the last time you brushed your teeth? Yesterday morning.
Clip it, nigga.
Now, if you are a person, understand, if you are a motherfucker that's in the dating scene that is trying to have casual sex consistently, casual sex, you're trying to move from woman to woman having casual sex, everything you deal with in the game, chalk it up to the game, nigga. Chalk it up to the game. You want to be a playboy, you want to be that nigga? Chalk it up to the game. You can't talk about they're not submissive, they're not friendly, they're not X, Y, and Z. Nigga, you don't want them long term. You're not trying to build a family. You ain't serious, nigga. You part of the fucking problem, nigga. Make it make sense. It's a problem with these niggas. They part of the problem. You chalk it up to the game. If that's what you want to be, understand that you're sliming, continue sliming. Like, I don't get these niggas. But you want my sympathy? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
But my show is not just a black woman show. All people are on my show. So if you only focus on a black woman on my show, that means you're not talking about the show in its entirety. They're saying that he's still recording child. Let him get his money, child. He said he's a YouTuber. He probably got rent due. You know, times get hard when rent can't get due. So he need black, like I said.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
What did I say? Nothing survives without black women's support. So if I'm quite sure he is recording my show because he needs a black woman to get his bills paid.
Listen, black women don't be supporting the passport bros like that. There's a few of them, a couple of their mothers and shit, but like, black women don't be supporting the manosphere. They make money by degrading black women. They get money by speaking to their echo chamber, talking about black women are this, black women are that, based on the limited black women that they're able to deal with that basically are the archetype of dust. And it's like you want to point at that and basically propagate that on the rest of black women. It's like, bro, I don't know what you thought. I don't know what you thought this planet was. Fair is a place where they judge pigs. You got to earn your shit. This ain't a participation trophy. This is why I don't like the manosphere. Oh, men built this country. Men did this. Men did this. We deserve this respect. Like, no. You don't deserve this respect. What respect? You earn your respect singularly as your own person. Stand on your own twos. What are we doing out here? Gonna rest on the laurels of other men. Oh, these men built this country. These men did this. Respect these men. Are you respectable, nigga? Are you something to respect? Are you doing respectful acts along these women? Are you righteous by them? No, nigga. So shut the hell up and live with the results. If all you're chasing is, then you gotta deal with the, it is what it is.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Point taken. Point taken. Point taken. Yes, you need black women to pay your bills. Because without me, you would be homeless. I know, honey, I know. You are my community service project for the week. I ain't mad at you, boo. I ain't mad at you, boo. Get your light bill paid. Get your, I don't know, whatever bill paid. I know you can't survive without a black woman. So that's my thank you to you. Ciao. What was the other comment? So this is funny. This is why only date light-skinned black men. They don't talk down on black women. My hubby is light-skinned, and it's the best decision I made. Well, I can't agree with that.
Well, light-skinned niggas, we up, man. Finally, a W for light-skinned niggas. We've been going out sad. We've been called pussy, sassy, all these zesty-ass labels and shit. Finally, we got one dub, but she's going to quickly reverse that because that's not true. That's not true. Light-skinned niggas ain't the only. I don't know if I'm light-skinned. Do I qualify? Am I brown-skinned? What am I?
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting rich.
What the hell? That was Otto. What the hell? We had an auto one? Oh shit. Shout out to Unsolved Fuckery with the 25-month membership. Jesus Christ.
Getting rich.
Ah, fuck, nigga. You give no god. Alright, so Unsolved Fuckery says Jordan is the GOAT. Labalco needs to stop crying about the refs, and Auston Holleman is a dweeb. Shout out to the chat and get them likes up. Yeah, get these likes up. These likes are rather dusty. Let me speak on that super chat. Listen, y'all, if y'all watch the Jordan tapes, we're gonna get off topic real quick because this LeBron Jordan thing actually annoys the fuck out of me. These Jordashians are just, it's too much, man. You guys, fuck the 90s. We done with the 90s, nigga. That shit was trash. This nigga, he had referees in his back pocket. This nigga was like, that was a foul. He spoke to the referee. I'm gonna play the footage and react to it. He's like, I didn't see it, Jordan. I didn't. No, he's like, I didn't see it, Michael. I didn't see it, but I'm gonna call it. And he called the foul for Michael. So don't tell me about LeBron crying to the ref. He's crying to the ref because they don't respect him. They don't give him no calls. They didn't give him that Jordan treatment. They treat him like shit. He's carrying the fucking league. He's 72 years old. He shouldn't be in the league still. Jordan wasn't doing this shit.
I can't agree with that. I know black men of all complexions that salute black women. So, and I actually know a lot of chocolate, dark-skinned black men that sing black women praises. So I'm not gonna go.
No, she's right. She's absolutely right. Just because your husband is light-skinned and he treats you right doesn't mean you could say, oh, light-skinned are the only men that treat black women right and black dark-skinned men don't do that. Nah, you can't do that. That ain't right. That's wrong. So shout out to Kendra for correcting her on that, because at the end of the day, all this division is why we have problems in the first place. People have their own problems, their own demons, their own damage, and they want to get on air and spread that damage and earn money off the damage. It's like, bro, what are we doing out here? There's other ways to get this bread, bruh.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Stay Gold Radio brother Jumbie with the $5 super chat. W's in the chat for everybody that hit that super chat, including Unsolved Fuckery with the 25-month membership. That's big, yo. Shout out to everybody that got the memberships as well. W's in the chat. Stay Gold Radio brother Jumbie says, if she dating a light-skinned nigga, she a lesbian. Also, I'm mad LT got a G-Unit slim tee. Slim fit white tee. Get them likes up. They all dusty as hell. Hey, yo, I'm getting cooked now too. Hey, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
The G-Unit slim fit white tee. Hey, yo. Shout out to brother Jumbie with the $5 super chat. That damn tight. It's that damn tight. God damn, man. I'm going outside. Yo, I used to wear those G-Unit wife beaters. That's how much of a fucking fan I was. I used to go outside in those goddamn G-Unit wife beaters.
With that, but if that's your experience, I can respect it.
You know what? And why don't you just get blocked, you bitch ass nigga? Bitch ass. I'm in an emergency situation.
Quality content. This is quality content. Fucking Austin is literally just sitting in his car talking, and I'm over here showing something. You're complaining?
Yo, this is supposed to be Austin's mans. We catch him in 4K all the time taking shots at Austin. This guy wants to do all this meat hugging.
Right there, though. Oh my God, bro. Is dick riding all you do? No, I'm saying you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
And then he gets jealous constantly, and he's always taking shots at his buddy Austin.
But when it comes to, okay, so I'm gonna put on a rating system. I'm a 3 or a 4. Austin's an 8 or a 9. Okay?
Stick together. Pause.
Basketball.
Shout out to LeBron will never be as great as Jordan with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Likes are dusty like LeBron's game-winning attempt. Get the likes up. Yo, bro, I'm still devastated at that Denver loss, bro. You guys gotta keep LeBron's name off the platform, bro. You guys are really trying to make me go bald like Myron. Y'all are trying to stress me out here. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat. Black Rock with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Black Rock says LeBum is not the GOAT. There is only one MJ. Yo, bro, what the hell does this got to do with the show now? Hey, yo, y'all are just hitting me with this LeBron Jordan. What the hell does this got to do with the show? Y'all don't give a fuck about these niggas dusting it up globally? Y'all don't care about international panhandler Floyd? Y'all don't care about damage spreader Auston Holleman? It's just LeBron and Jordan? Is that why they talk about LeBron every day? It's the only thing that brings ratings out here? God damn.
Fucking Austin is literally just sitting in his car talking, and I'm over here showing something. You're complaining?
Well, because I don't have family. Because I'm not Austin. I don't have family. I don't have family to rely on, buddy. I don't have family to rely on. I only got to rely on myself. That's why.
Austin has been on a whirlwind global traipse.
Now, let's listen to the lead attorney's underling. Yeah, you heard that right. The lead attorney's underling.
Shout out to LTTV.
That guy. What's this guy's name again? Beautiful Lies, I believe his name is, or his channel's name. This is an Auston Holleman supporter. Let's hear it from people that aren't me. You know, people that actually just blindly support and dick ride everything, all this meat hugging ass pathetic performance we're about to see from this motherfucker. This right here it's that bad. It's that bad.
Right there, though. Oh my God, bro. Is dick riding all you do? No, I'm saying you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Watch this, y'all.
For the past 2-3 years, okay? A lot of times we forget that this young man is literally only 24 years old. He's been traveling with buddies. He's been traveling solo. He has been to multiple continents, and he's been documenting most of his journey. Now, Austin might have had the occasional misstep here and there. He might have.
The occasional misstep here and there is definitely what we call an understatement.
Again!
Definitely. Not occasional misstep. Jesus Christ. Give us a lot of content to react to. Shout out to LeBron will never be as great as Jordan with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
LT scalp looking like LaBalco from The Stress. Yo, you guys you really gonna name him LaBalco forever now? Bro, what the fuck? Shout out to Stay Gold Radio with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Stay Gold Radio says the lead attorney's power bottom. Yo, I'm not ready for these super chats today. Shout out to Brother Jumbie, Stay Gold Radio with the $2. W's in the chat for Brother Jumbie and Brother Jumbie only, because these niggas keep disrespecting. They keep disrespecting LeBron. And y'all ain't holding no W's. Y'all disrespecting Bron. He's still playing, bruh. Cut him some grays. At this time, Jordan was dusting it up on the Wizards, bruh. He had nothing left, bruh.
Said things that were taken out of context. And to be quite honest with you, you know, they viewed him as an easy target and they attacked him. But who doesn't make mistakes? Who doesn't have missteps? But one thing that I admire about Auston is right here. You see that word right there? Resilience. Resilience, what does it say? The capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness, the ability to spring back into shape.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let me keep it objective here. I would say that he's resilient in the amount, or being comfortable with the criticism and being a public figure and maneuvering this platform as being a public figure in that regard. When it comes to resilience for what it actually means, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness, the ability, like, he's a damaged person. He's damaged and he hasn't recovered. So resilience is not the term. He's a damage spreader. He grew up in a toxic household. You see how his mother was. Shout out to LeBron will never be as great as Jordan, again with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
He says, I'm done. You are costing me too much money by trolling you. Well, no Diddy. Yeah, I was just about to say. No Diddy.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Wait, how is that a pause again? How about you costing me too much money by trolling you? No Diddy? Huh? How is that a pause-worthy moment? I was like, wait a minute. Shout out to you. Next time, dig deeper. Don't be hiding the money on folks.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Nobody be influenced by this super chat. Rent is due soon.
Auston is a very resilient young man. And I think that he is, even though I don't think he claims being a passport bro anymore, bruh, you can come on home, dog. You can come on home like the prodigal son. They do not get to define what passport bros are. We, the passport bros, define what passport bros are. The rest of them can kick rocks. So whenever you're ready, come on home, bro. We welcome you with open arms, brother. But I'm going to tell you, bro, Austin's been doing this thing. He is currently in Peru. Just last week, he broke the internet with a tweet that got 11 million views. And he started a firestorm. And I'm paraphrasing. I'm going to try to get the quote correct, but I don't have it in front of me. All he did was put a short video of his interaction with a Peruvian woman and said, women with this energy get married. That's all he did. And oh, they were mad. They were big mad. All of the Western women, boy, they went off on every single tangent you could imagine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all ain't playing with them likes. Shout out to the white women.
I better not find out was swimming in the milk.
Sorry about that, y'all. I can't help myself.
What happened to some good old-fashioned pancake butter?
Man, yeah, the white women be shaking butts now too, man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate a coon chip in the average Negro.
In the milk.
Sorry about that, y'all. I can't.
Let's pull that back real quick though. Let me see this real quick though. Hold on.
Tweet, brother. Bros are. We the passport bros define what passport bros are. The rest of them can kick rocks. So whenever you're ready, come on home, bro. We welcome you with open arms, brother. But I'm gonna tell you, bro, Austin's been doing this thing. He is currently in Peru. Just last week, he broke the internet with a tweet that got 11 big mad. All of the Western women, boy, they went off on every single tangent you could imagine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all ain't playing with them like.
Hold up. This is what I'm talking about right here. Before we get into the point that I'm about to make, shout out to wait, yeah, hell nah, nigga. What the fuck? Yo, you tried it, my nigga. You tried it. I'm getting rich, but nah, we ain't shouting out to you, bro. But I was gonna make the point that they celebrate this shit and white women and black women do it. Oh, look at these ghetto hood rats twerking it up in their salacious outfits, showing all the skin in the world, blah, 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 but they celebrate it in other races. They see this, bunch of young women, they celebrate the fuck out of this. Black women do the same thing, ghetto, ratchet, thoughts, X, Y, and Z. Strictly Travel, you are under review. You are the same, you were on my panel. You made good points on my panel when Brother Jumpy and the rest of the folks were on the panel. But you, sir, are under review. You were campaigning for underage minors. You were talking about, oh, it's legal in this country. Talking about, yeah, we traveling, we passport broing into 14-year-olds. That's what you were saying, sir.
Come on out, you rapist. Go to jail, you son of a bitch. All right, hold on, man. You go to jail.
I'm still pulling the footage. Because I have the screenshots. I want to see the context for the footage. It already looks very damning right now. It looks filthy work out here. You ain't getting the shout out, bro. I don't know why folks think they can try it, bro. You can't send me money and think you can buy me.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
I don't support any pedos. None at all. The fact that I still see you in this guy's Discord, they said they were getting him the fuck out of the Discord, and I still see him in the Discord. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But then again, I'm like, why the fuck am I in there? Why the fuck am I in Floyd and Austin's Discord? Why the fuck haven't y'all removed me by now? What the fuck?
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Let me seal my beak so I can stay in there. But yo, what the fuck, man? Come on, man.
Shout out to the white women.
I better not find out was swimming in the milk.
Sorry about that, y'all. I can't help myself.
What happened to some good old-fashioned pancake butter?
Man, yeah, the white women be shaking butts now too, man. What's going on? There's a lot of competition out here, ladies.
Okay, so a lot of competition. They're shaking their butts too, but black women are definitely disrespected and degraded for your shaking of their ass. Oh, they're twerking it up. They're doing the most. It's to the point where y'all were trying to shame Caravana. And it's shit that you guys don't know about culturally. It's like, my nigga, sit the fuck down. What are y'all doing?
Lot of competition. But yo, so check this out. Austin broke the internet with just a casual conversation. He's literally got these ladies punching the air, man.
Police always mess with.
Now, the ladies are punching the air. He went up there to run a narrative, these black women they care so much. We're leaving. They're leaving the country. Kendra G sat up on her panel and she was like,
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
She was like, if you enjoy them so much, go. Why do you have to disrespect us? And that's the thing. I remember I did a show pointing out that certain black women were just hating on black dudes dating outside of the race when they weren't saying anything disrespectful about black women. They were just dating outside of the race, finding who made them happy. They were still getting shitted on. The Alfonso Ribeiros of the world. I defend those folks because they're getting shitted on. They're just living their life. It's not illegal to interracial date. If you're not disrespecting your black women, you can do what you want to do. But when you're out here trying to do certain things, want to not just interracial, you're traveling country to country, but you want to disrespect a group of women, what are you doing, bro? Just do that chest out, as in date who you want chest out, but you don't have to disrespect the other group because you're going to get a level of vitriol and animus. But at the end of the day, folks do this for the clout. They do it for the views. They do it for the engagement and the outrage, because what it does is bring more viewers. Let's get to this clip.
Austin broke the internet with just a casual conversation. He's literally got these ladies punching the air, man.
Police always messing with me and my friends when we go out. Can't never have no fun.
They are mad. And why are they mad? Because this is, and I said this like 2 years ago, I forget whose show I was on, but this is the death rattle of modern day feminism. What you're about to see is the nail in the coffin. But before we do that, our good brother, Acro Evo, Evan, is going to take a backseat today to our honorable mention, Riz.
Now, since you might be new here, you don't know what this is about. This is all about getting attention. That's what you said. This platform and what you do as an entertainer, your attention is your revenue. You need to get a level of attention. It's what you do for the attention, which is what gets you labeled a clout chaser, which gets you labeled pathetic, which gets you labeled dusty as fuck. It's what you do for attention. So if you are willing to degrade your own people to prop up another brand, another wave, another movement, so you can get money, so you can get views, so you can get a level of visibility, you're willing to degrade your own people. So people are going to have something to say about that. And when people fight back, when people suggest that your talking points are ass, when people suggest that you are the problem because of your damaged past and your upbringing, you can't be mad at folks for pointing out these things. When you're somebody like that's Kurt Kaz or Check and Effect, I always bring up those travelers because they're not passport bros, they're travel YouTubers. They're not out here disrespecting a group of community or a group of folks back home where they're from. While they're traveling, they're rising to new heights organically by exploring the culture. They're not shying away from women too. They're out there, they're doing their thing with women, but they're not moving the way these passport bros are moving, as like these sex tourists, these guys that are paying for the box, these like, it's ridiculous. Hold up, y'all. Let me get to these super chats real quick. I'm kind of getting a little distracted. Shout out to Lee with the $5 super chat. Lee says El Guapo had a stream trying to show CC on how to aggravate black women into responding to acting up by finding Asian women to talk about black women, talk bad about black women. Okay, so El Guapo is this guy, right? His channel's called Beautiful Lies. His name is El Guapo. I believe that's what it was. So we had a stream trying to show CC, who's CC, on how sometimes, man, I get lost. I get lost in the abbreviations, the acronyms. Shout out to Lee with the $5 super chat nonetheless. Basically trying to show people how to aggravate black women into responding to acting up by finding women, Asian women, to talk bad about black women. Goddamn. Hey, that's what folks be doing out here.
King, Auston Holleman. Let's get it.
She likes me.
Solo in the restaurant.
Let's see.
Permiso. Oh, content creators. Okay, so he's trying to show content creators how to aggravate black women. Okay, and to respond. Okay, that's what it comes down to, though. That's how they teach content creators to build a wave, by aggravating folks.
Permiso.
Once again, shout out to Lee.
Look. Estoy en vivo. ¿Tú hablas hola con mi cámara, sí?
Ay, pero no hablo inglés.
No necesito inglés. Solo quiero ver tú, ¿sí?
Yeah. Got him punch in the air, baby. Punch in the air. Yeah. Austin, hold on, man. Homie, come here, man. Come here real fast, Austin. Man, you gotta stop pissing these women off. We gotta live over here, man. What you doing, dog? Why you putting everywhere you go? You gotta put a cool one on here.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sir, that was a waitress. He asked the waitress, is it okay if I put you on camera? Just to be put on camera, say hi to the camera. She said she doesn't speak English. She's like, it's not necessary. Just take a picture, say hi to the camera, be nice. She's a waitress. You can go to a waitress in any goddamn restaurant locally, and these waitresses are so nice and so bubbly to you because it's part of their job occupation. They're being... What, bro? What the fuck, man?
What the hell was that?
Everywhere you go, do you have to put a cool one on every video you put up, dog? Come on, bruh. Now you're just trolling, dog. Woo! Let's get it.
¿Estás Peruvian or Venezuela?
Are you from Peru or Venezuela? Just
Oh.
Venezuela.
Okay, y'all are different. Okay, ¿tu nombre?
María Alejandra.
Maria Alejandra. Shout out to Maria Alejandra. Yeah, buddy. They mad, bro. Austin, you gotta stop, man. This is just the one in the restaurant that you said was giving you, the eye, man. Come on, bro. Boy, that restaurant looks mad third world, doesn't it?
This guy said they mad?
When does crack, now, so the cocaine's happening, when does that crack come into play?
Okay, so you're mad. They're mad that he's in Peru, eating at a restaurant by himself. He asked the waitress to be on camera. She was friendly because she's a waitress. She works for tips. She's a waitress. Most waitresses are nice, bubbly, and they act like that. Is it because he's having an interaction with a woman that seems pleasant? What the heck? What in the incel world is this? What the fuck is going on out here? Y'all niggas really need to touch grass and go outside. Like it's that bad. It's that bad.
Looking mad broken dusty in there. Austin. It up for everybody, dog. Shh, Negro. Shh, daggone it.
They said another gave you money.
Oh, we're just getting started. Let's go. Maria Alejandra, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so that's...
Well, guess who returned back with another super chat? Shout out to LeBron will never be as great as Jordan with that $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
You said, I'm not gonna lie, I felt special at Hooters like Austin is feeling now. Jesus Christ. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat. Let's get it.
One. But wait, there's more. What about the young lady that Austin has been on several dates with in Lima? Not the one at the restaurant. This one.
Sí. Okay. Tú escribe Austin acá. Sí.
She said, write Austin here. He said, write Austin here. Austin's Spanish is getting good. I've really got to start learning Spanish because it's so similar to Portuguese. Like, I can understand what he's saying. Shout out to Austin for learning the language. Let's get it.
Quiero ver ahora.
He says, I want to see it now.
Gracias.
Thank you. I can't tell what she wrote there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
¿Está lindo?
Sí.
Is it handsome? Look. Take a breath. Everybody, calm down.
Shout out to Kiara Hart with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Let me just move this up real quick. These things keep covering my face. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Shout out to Kiara Hart with the $5 super chat. Kiara Hart says, these men are the same men that think strippers like them. LOL. And that is absolute facts. That is absolute facts. These are the same type of guys, man. They convinced that the strippers and the I don't even want to put waitresses in the same category, but they're bubbly and they're trying to be friendly for the money. They're really trying to think that these folks really like them like that, and it's like, bro, they're getting paid for this job. This other girl, this was a woman that he was dating, a young woman that he was dating. Briefly, I don't know what the hell happened to that, but that was like a one stream visit, and then she was gone.
Everybody, calm down. Woosah. I ask you a question. We got to bring it in one more time.
Come on, Craig.
Give me 50 more likes, man. We gonna play them girls again, man. Give me 50, 50. Let's get over 250, man. 50 more likes. Hit that like button. We're gonna have a little class participation here. And just tell the truth, fellas. Listen, don't tell me what you think I want to hear. I want you to tell me the truth. And I want you to tell me the truth because my prayer is that this live stream gets shared or chopped up and shared in small chunks. And that brothers that just don't know, or brothers that really haven't had exposure to the things that are available to them outside of
honestly, these people, they gotta, the people that rock with these people, they're sold the bullshit from these people. You gotta be mad at these people instead of folks like me. They call folks like me a hater for calling out the massive fabrications and the tall tales that these folks suggest constantly, instead of being mad that they're being led astray by complete liars because that's what funds their career. Like, how? These guys are just lying through their motherfucking teeth. Oh, it's better over there based off of this. It's like, bro, you're going to send these guys overseas and they're going to dust it up and end up being international panhandlers, basically trying to buy some pussy. They're going to be in the district trying to buy some pussy. That's what's going to happen to these followers getting their passport, thinking that it's so much easier. I'm going to travel to another country where I'm not even staying there. I'm not building anything there. I'm not building a future for any of these women to be desirable, or to be desirable to these women. I don't have a career. I don't have a future being there. I'm there temporarily for however many days before I got to leave to the next country. But I'm supposed to find something better than them in their country while I can't get anything in my country, dusting it up. You're selling them that dream. You're just trying to get these dusties out the country. Is that what this is? You're just trying to export all the dusty ass niggas, just convince them to be passport bros and just get them out the country so we can get rid of the bottom percentile. Is that what this is? Because I don't understand this. You're finessing. And we already spoke about the income problem. We already spoke about the income problem. Unless they want to get on this wave and become a YouTuber, or they have remote work, what are they really doing? What are they really doing? Like, let's make this a feasible equation first. Let's talk about the logistics and let's speak about the actual specifics and how we're going to actually facilitate this passport bro movement. How about that, huh? But they never want to say that. They want to sell folks a dream based off of hookers. Remember MTR talking about, oh, look at Floyd, so happy in the Philippines. Or was it Thailand? When he got exposed that it was with a hooker. It's like, bro, what are we doing out here? Floyd lying on Mikash's name, talking about he porked the stud. We got to get, I have that reaction too. Will from his chat paid money to send a super chat asking the stud if she actually had sex with Floyd because she understood when Floyd was lying through his teeth. Or one of the commenters said something and suggested they had sex. And then she was like, I understood that. She's like, comprehendo. And he was like, oh, so she understood what you guys were saying because Floyd was lying about smashing the stud. A man hit the super chat, asked the question. The stud responded no. Floyd didn't understand the question. And he's like, oh, she loves me. But really and truly, you just got outed that you lied on the box. We're going to get into that footage at a later date. But there is more pressing things to get into. So let's get back into this reaction.
Confines of the United States of America. Get a look at this and actually get inspired. And yes, the women are on matters is going and plugging into that culture and being a better global citizen. That's my
Wes, no, it's not about Stoic. It's beyond Stoic. Stoic said what he said, but it was also confirmed by the stud in the video. I have the video. We are going to react to it.
I've seen him do it.
Opinion. All right. When was the last time you were able to go out with a woman here in the States or in your Western country
And if he's not lying, that's not really like anything to be bragging on. Like, why are you like kissing and telling? Is this if like it's not either way? It's not a cool flex, but why would you lie? That's even worse. So at the end of the day,
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
And just have a nice, pure, fun, honest interaction. It wasn't about a whole bunch of money. Yes, Austin was tricking off. He bought her the Winnie the Pooh bear plush. It probably was an arm and a leg, and you know Austin ain't got it like that, man. He's broken dusty like the rest of us. But
what the fuck happened?
Femininity, what you saw from the first young lady that was
that just his video? What the hell was that?
In the restaurant with Austin, from the second young lady that was getting the Pooh Bear plush toy. That's femininity, guys. And I'm not trying to be funny, dude. I understand that a lot of you have never really experienced that. I actually get it, bro. It's not a joke. Look, I'm not smiling. It very much disheartens me that a lot of you fellas are walking your yang or the yang to your yin. I don't know which one it is, but I might be messing up. But you understand what I'm saying, right? It's so crazy and so foreign. It's outside of the realm of possibility of what you believe can happen. My hope is what we're about to go through is going to get a lot of guys off the bench. It's going to stop you from living vicariously through others and put you in the position that you decide to travel. And it's not for you to completely disavow American or Western women. That's not what I'm telling you to do. That's not what I'm advocating for.
But that's what we just witnessed Auston Holleman get up on Kendra G's show and do. And you said, Auston Holleman tried to disavow the cap. He said, you tried to separate. He said he's not a passport bro. You're like, you guys define what passport bros are. You're saying him to come on home. You're basically saying he's a passport bro, whether he likes it or not. I swear he had the tattoo at one point. Shout out to Unsolved Fuckery with the $5 super chat. Unsolved Fuckery says, nothing wrong with clapping some grown woman buttermilk cheeks, but these dweebs making niggas look bad. Shake my fucking head. These passport soybean bros are trash. That's facts. Shout out to Unsolved Fuckery with the $5 super chat. After ingratiating myself with the community and speaking to a lot of the travel community and the passport bros, yeah, that buttermilk cheek shit, yo. But yo, after talking to folks, a lot of the folks and the travelers, they're not terrible folks. A lot of them they're not basically what their representers are. Their representation is terrible. The folks like Floyd that are visible as their representations, although he says that he's not a passport bro. They claim him, they label him a passport bro. He started off a passport bro. Austin, young, making a lot of mistakes, damage spreading. And then the other folks are all just old dusty ass motherfuckers, dusting it up. You got Jay Rello, you got the nigga that was in Colombia lying about that whole robbery story. Man broke his leg, but he went to go get a haircut before he went to the hospital. We're like, bro, you really expect us to buy that shit?
It's a total fabrication.
Come on, man. But yo, I gotta stop talking and reacting to these comments. We gotta get back into this. We have so much shit to react to, especially the call with Jason Black and Auston Holleman, because it also gives us a little bit of insight to Auston Holleman's character, and not just his character, his experiences and the damage that he carries onto these conversations. So let's get it.
What I'm advocating for is the same thing that the Blizzard King advocates for. Shout out to the Blizzard King. To vote your best interests. Pursue what is in your best interests as men, as an individual man. Dare I say, you're feeling. Yo,
what the fuck is going on with this video? Hold up, chat. Is this video? Let me get a timestamp. Is this nigga's video? I didn't ever see this shit ever happening with this motherfucker. Hold up, y'all. Let me write this shit down real quick. Hold up, chat. Hold the fuck up, y'all. Let me run this back, because this I don't know what the fuck's going on with this video.
I say, your feeling, your emotional health, it matters. If you can find that type of feminine amplification here in the United States, praise God, bro. Unfortunately, it's like these women have salted the earth. And it's becoming harder and harder and harder for that nutrition of femininity to grow. Don't ever let anybody make you feel bad for wanting a feminine opposite your masculine. Don't let anybody make you feel bad about that. I see a lot of strong dudes on YouTube. I see a lot of strong dudes in life. And not everybody's meant to be married. To be quite honest with you, not.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Nah, man.
I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
What's on your mind?
To be honest, I ain't even gonna hear that to combat any of those points. I was falling asleep, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, we ain't doing that. Let's move on.
I'm fine. I'm down to people now. Thank you for bringing me on. But I do want to say, yes, feminism is all around the world. But I think we can both agree that the United States is the home of feminism, and the biggest population of feminists is going to be in the United States, right?
No, because feminism, as we call it, is a part of female nature. So when you're talking about isolated elements, for example, when we talk about matriarchy, you find a stronger matriarchal culture in Japan than you've ever found in America. And that one is historical, going back to Edo and going back to the shogunate. That in Japan, you have a much stronger matriarchal culture, and those women run those societies over there to the point that the men are chasing video game women. So if you talk about feminism, we're really talking about female nature codified into a social or political structure. So I would suggest to you, actually, to the contrary, I can show you places where that is much stronger than in America.
Okay, well, can we agree that birth control and abortions are part of feminism?
Well, sure.
That's not female nature. It's not natural to take a birth control pill. What are you talking about?
No, what is natural is to want to exercise power and control.
Now, what I'm hitting the correct buzzer is for Taylor May's comments right here. This is what it comes down to, man. These niggas is mad that women have choices to avoid them.
And females.
Not for women. Women do not handle power. They have the ability to be in power positions. They're not in power positions in abundance.
No, sir. Okay, let me say this one more time.
When you are ran by a tyrannical, toxic-ass mother who disrespects you and does all sorts of fuckery and does not apologize with that type of toxicity, acts like nothing happens, and she's the leader that you grew up under, you might have this type of disposition and you might purport this damage to the masses. And this is why I say damage spreading, bruh. It's like, do the healing, get some recognition, understand that you're jaded. Not everybody's sharing these same experiences. Some folks are actual. You know what? I'm not even going to get into that because you know what? Let's just move on.
Control, sir. Control. Women as a group do not want power, which is what you just said, because with power comes responsibility. Women, however, do want control. So what they want is benefits without accountability. So I'm using these words correctly in their proper context. No, what you said is power.
No. What they're talking about, this is my biggest problem when they say women want this, women want this, women want this. It'll have people in the most scarcity mind frame. They'll have scarcity mind frame and scarcity mentality because they suggest that all these women are this toxic archetype that they would love to suggest that all women fit. And it's like, no, that woman, that toxic archetype absolutely exists. We've seen it in Austin's mom. We've seen it in other women. We've called it out on this channel many times. But to act like that woman, that's a small and loud group of women. That is not the majority of women. Probably because y'all are looking for fast sex all the time, you run into the dustiest of dusty women. But some of that is on you, and that's why I say wherever you go, there you are. folks really got to look inward, because if I'm sitting here and other folks on other platforms are sitting there telling you it's way different than that, the results are much different. We know these women, it's like at the end of the day, it's like you got to start listening to some of the solution if you really want some of the solution, because folks really don't. They just want to complain. They want a place to get a hive, and they can complain, and they can get money off the complaints, and they can finesse folks. And it's like, bro, you don't really want solutions. You just want to cry.
I said control for a reason. So yes, they want to control who gets born. When they talk about what the so-called second wave and third wave feminists figured out is, don't you realize we can control who is born? That's a hell of a lot of leverage to be able to use if we're willing to become very wicked people. Well, guess what? There's a element of the female.
Even after all the acknowledgement of telling y'all that this is the type of, I know these type of women, not naive, you guys are just fearful. Y'all are fearful. Y'all are scared of women. Y'all are in dusty situations, so you have no power to cultivate your own future. So you're always suggesting, oh, they have choice of this. You have your own choice, but you don't want to use your accountability properly. That's what it comes down to. Folks want to be like, oh, I nutted in her. She should delete the child. She has choice. I'm not ready to be a father. Why is she robbing me of that choice? It's like, bro, you robbed yourself, you dumbass motherfucker, on some fresh shit. It's like these guys want to, instead of looking at the situation and navigating it accordingly so you can have a favorable outcome, they want to sit down and complain about the rules, complain about the settings, complain about the landscape. These are the type of niggas that pick up a video game and request and only need to play it on only mode. Or only mode, what the fuck? Only mode, easy mode. These motherfuckers need to play it on easy, at normal, at best. These niggas don't want to play anything with any type of difficulty. They want easy box, easy, submissive women without really reaching that standard. Are you in the top percentile to get that, but you mad at the situation? But you ain't getting that elsewhere either. That's the problem. If they were, they would be married. They'll be in a situation. They'll have an abundance of women. They'll be whatever situation they desire, and they would not be complaining. Because folks that are winning are not complaining. How you take a W and still cry? How you winning globally and still find something to complain about? That's what I don't understand. And this is the biggest problem. Folks, especially men, we could see the things in women that keep women single. We'll see the single behavior and be like, yeah, you're single so long, that single behavior and the single nature is what's keeping you out of a relationship. We can see that in the women, but for some reason there's a blind spot with men where we can't see it with ourselves. It's like men will get up on these platforms, do all these things that will compromise your availability to get an actual proper woman that you want, but you are killing all of your chances with all of the bullshit rhetoric that you put out there, all the visible damage that you are constantly showcasing. It's driving away the top percentile of women that you're complaining that you're not getting, because they see that and it's red flag central. Wherever you go, there you are, dusting it up once again. This is what it comes down to. But folks don't ever want to listen to me. Want to call me the Canadian hater. Oh, this Toronto nigga just be hating. It's like, bruh.
We don't care.
Let me tell you. We don't care.
Shout out to LeBron with the, well, not LeBron. Shout out to LeBron will never be as great as Jordan with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Y'all niggas got to keep these names easier, man. I'm struggling out this bitch. Real struggles out here. Like Labalco wants everything easy. X super teams. Bro, what are you talking about? He stayed on the dusty ass Lakers for 6 years, grinding it out. He stayed on the Cavs for 7 to 8 years, grinding it out. He got Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and people wanted to rewrite it like he got Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson on his team. Like, come on, man. Come on. Call KD out for super teams before we call out LeBron. Call out what they did in Boston to even have LeBron even go. Come on, man. Man, fuck these LeBron topics. Y'all are just tripping, man.
A psyche that turns in that kind of vein, I'm going to use the word wicked way, and they found a lot of women who are willing to sign on to it if it gives them quote unquote control. So then you have the laws start to shift to say, okay, the babies ain't people, but we're going to give you autocratic control and rights if you can have a baby. So now you've got all kinds of control that you didn't have before. Now it's been politicized and weaponized in a way that there was no legal framework before. There wasn't even a social framework. That's what you're seeing now is individuals exercising control. That has always been an element of female nature.
All right, we know that though. The problem is you uninformed idiots that don't use knowledge as your power source and your power base to not get finessed by these manipulative women that you complain about constantly. First of all, you got to stay the fuck away from these manipulative ass women. That's why I don't complain about them, because I ain't near them. I ain't be talking to the dusty chicks that y'all just constantly surround yourself by to the point where you're dusting it up and you constantly have to complain about women. You're doing it to yourself. You're keeping yourself single or away from the women that you really request because you're dusting it up with the ones that you don't want, and you're constantly complaining about them. You got to stop doing that. And when it comes to control and the law and all these legal things, we're going to have to take these folks back to child support court. I have 30 some odd videos of child support court that we need to react to because folks really need to know how it works. All these common talking points we hear in the manosphere space, we hear on various platforms, just like Jason Black's platform. We hear the lead attorney who's a goddamn attorney leading people astray.
Shout out to LTTV.
Just leading people astray, lead attorney. What are you doing? We're going to take people to child support court and let people understand and listen to the judges and listen to the judges' rhetoric and why they appoint certain things in child support court. A lot of it comes down to time with the child prior to court. But women have advantages in that as well. But there's ways to choose right. But let's get into this super chat real quick. Shout out to Dev with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Dev says these dudes swear they're a bunch of six-figure earners, but they're really porn addict recluse with their tier 3 subs on Twitch. What are we doing here? Shout out to Dev with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
I don't even know what tier 3 subs on Twitch is. I'm not even on Twitch like that, but shout out to you. Yeah, everybody acts like they're this valuable, sought after I don't even know what other descriptors to use, but it's like, come on, man. And Austin in this video right here, he was so young. He was in his younger 20s. He didn't even have enough time to grow up and have experiences to report these experiences as such negative experiences. You're so young. Why this whole porn addiction from 6 years old really colors the character. But let's get into this.
Okay, and I also heard you say that the women want to come back to the United States. Is that right?
That the women want to come back to the United States.
Yes.
Which women are we referring to?
Foreign women. I've traveled.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
I'm a person that traveled.
Right now, the governor of Texas between the governor of Texas and the governor of Arizona, they have transported over 10,000 people who've come across the border from Mexico to D.C., Chicago, and other states. So right now, America is one of the only places on earth.
I live in Texas.
Okay,
I know.
slow down. America is one of the only places on earth where people by the hundreds of thousands risk their lives to come to I'm saying hundreds of thousands. The number now is actually millions to illegally enter. Sir, this isn't even a question. Yeah, they coming from all over to get over here. Yes, sir.
Yes, I know that. I live in Texas. I'm aware of the population. There are a lot of illegal Mexicans. But I can tell you, from going to Brazil, I've been to Brazil and Colombia. I've been out 3 times a year. I'm actually about to go out again in 6 weeks. There are not a majority of women in those countries that are dying to get a green card. I even have footage of this on my YouTube channel. From the guy that you said that had veneers and was a lame ass, that dude, his girl, I met her. I have her on video and 5 of her other girls confirming this.
Send me your phone number.
How do you do that? I don't know how to use Zoom.
You don't have to do it over Zoom, sir. My email address is handlethebusiness@yahoo.com.
Yo, put a 1 in the chat if you have a Yahoo email. Put a 2 in the chat if what the fuck, nigga, Yahoo.
By the way, he won't be your friend very much longer. Just you've been properly warned about that. He won't be your friend very much longer.
Handle the. Why do you say that? And handle the business at yahoo.com?
Yes, sir. And you said you're a friend of his?
Yeah, I just met him recently for the first time.
Well, now why am I not? That's why I said you're a friend of his. I just met him recently. Yeah, there you go.
The thing
there
is,
you go.
I have his girl and her friends contradicting everything you just said.
Sir, just send the digits. Just send the digits. How old are you, kid?
23.
There you go. Now, y'all, remember what I just said a few moments ago. You've got dudes in their early 30s saying these fraudulent things to impress dudes in their early 20s. Excuse me, sir, excuse me. To anybody who thought I was making that up, by the way, hey, I know that dude, we friends. Yeah, the guy in his early 30s is impressing the dude, the naive, impressionable dude in his early 20s. Did I call it? Or did I call it?
No, sir, you didn't call it. I've been wanting to go to Brazil since I was 6 years old.
Okay. Why on earth would a black male want to go to Brazil since, quote, 6 years old? Where are you people from?
Well, my mother's from New Orleans.
Okay, where's your dad from?
He's from Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm born and raised in Louisiana, lived in Dallas, Texas. There's none of us who ever wanted to go to South America at 6 years old. What you trying to pull? What did you even know about South America?
What is that prove?
What did you know about South America at 6 years old from a mother from New Orleans?
I'm very intelligent, so I guess maybe I just know about the geography.
Okay, that's not an answer, sir. What did you know about Brazil at 6 years old, sir?
At 6 years old, we had the internet, so I had access. I've always liked the light-skinned, curly-haired women that they have down there.
Okay,
you might be too old.
So what you knew about Brazil at 6 years old was they had light-skinned women's.
Yeah, and I grew up, and when I started dealing with the bullshit women here, I said, let me go try those.
Okay, let's back it up to 6 years old. I wanted to go to Brazil since I was 6 years old. What do you know?
I think Austin has been to more countries than he's been to states. I think I've been to more states than Austin has. I think Austin is, I don't know if he's actually left Texas. I think he's just left Texas to go to other countries. I don't think he's been to other states. When I seen his video of him, the clubs that he was in, I'm like, yo, what type of hole in the wall dog shit ass club are you in, my nigga? What type of social life do you have? No wonder you're talking about the problems you have. Like, I should just share something in the fucking Discord and show people what an actual club's supposed to look like and how it, like, what the hell was that, man?
About Brazil, where they had I saw cute women on there who claimed on the internet to be from Brazil. You haven't answered the question yet, by the way. He thinks he did, but he didn't.
So we're lying about if they were actually the photos I seen on. What kind of argument is that?
No, sir, I'm saying a photograph on the internet with no context doesn't give you any motivation to go to a place. I saw a woman who claimed to be from this place. She would have to be the good witch of the West for that to make such an impression on a 6-year-old, sir. Why would they
look that good? Yeah.
Why would at 6 years old we're still talking about girls are icky and have cooties? What kind of household were you raised in?
I was watching pornography at 6. I wasn't the average 6-year-old, I guess.
TaylorMade says hood clubs are lit. Yeah, and it's not about the bouginess of the club. It's about the vibe of the club, the DJs, the settings, the women to men ratio, the amount of people that actually attend the club. Some clubs are entirely too damn big, and there's not enough people in the clubs where it looks dusty as fuck. It's like certain venues ain't it. Certain promoters, certain organizers don't know how to host parties. But let's get back into this.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know? My dick size? What are you talking about?
No.
Hey, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
LGBTQ plus mean? Like, is it the premium version of gay?
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gay.
On a 6-year-old, sir. Why would
they look that good? Yeah.
Why would sir, at 6 years old, we're still talking about girls are icky and have cooties? What kind of household were you raised in?
I was watching pornography at 6. I wasn't the average 6-year-old, I guess.
Tell me.
Hold up. What is this shit?
Sir, at 6 years old, we're still talking about girls are icky and have cooties. What kind of household were you raised in?
I was watching pornography at 6. I wasn't the average 6-year-old, I guess.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know? My dick size? What are you talking about?
No.
What the hell was that?
Bro, what kind of... Pause. What kind of leap was that, bro? What kind of... Why would you suggest that's where he was going with that? What in the fuck?
Stick together.
Pause.
I was watching pornography at 6. I wasn't the average 6-year-old, I guess.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know? My dick size? What are you talking about?
No.
What the hell was that?
Bro, what the fuck was that? Once again.
I was watching pornography at 6. I wasn't the average 6-year-old, I guess.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know? My dick size? What are you talking about?
No, sir. You said that you were watching pornography at 6 years old. Tell me more.
Again!
6-year-old, I guess.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know? My dick size? What are you talking about?
No, sir. You said that you were watching pornography at 6 years old. Tell me more.
The fact that Jason Black didn't say pause, what the fuck, bro? What are you on? Yo, Jason Black, bro.
Get him out of here! He's got no place in here! Get rid of him! Okay.
Jason Black.
We putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
Bro, that would have been an instant pause, hang up the phone, bro. What the fuck? Why would you ask me that question, sir?
I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I pretty much that's.
What kind of child rearing has a household where a 6-year-old is watching pornography to the point that they can desire Brazilian women?
Well, I mean, as long as you have access to the internet and your mother.
I know a bunch of people with access to the internet. 6-year-olds ain't watching porn at 6, sir.
Well, look, Google was around, so it was easy to find. I don't know what. That's not a solid argument.
No, it's no, sir. That's called child rearing. And I'm saying, tell me more about how you were raised. Because I'm from Louisiana, although I am from the civilized part in Shreveport. I'm from Louisiana. We wasn't watching porn at 6 years old. And by the way, by the time we had the internet, we wasn't doing that neither. So for a 6-year-old to be watching Brazilian women in porn and valuing that at 6 years old, now that's how they were raised. So tell me more about how you were raised.
No, I got my ass whooped for watching, so I don't think I was encouraged to watch it. I've been the person to do what I want.
I'm just trying to figure out here about the child rearing in the home environment that, you know.
Nah, you have parental controls on TV and all devices for that age. Thank you for such a simple, easy, well-written sentence so I don't sound like a goddamn idiot every time I'm reading these super chats. Shout out to you. But yeah, man, come on, man. Come on, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Things like this. We know who his mother is now. He put her on live. Oh, she put herself on live stream, embarrassed herself. So we all know who she is. You have parental controls on TVs and all devices. He is 24, 25. He was born in 99. He was 6 years old in 2005. By 2005, we had parental controls on everything. So yeah, man, watching porn at 6. Your mom was slacking. Your dad was slacking too. Y'all didn't. They didn't put enough. No disrespect to your parents, but I'm just calling it how it is, man. It is what it is.
Promote a 6-year-old watching porn. That's why I keep saying to you, sir, tell me more. Y'all, he doesn't want to tell me anything else now. I think we just had a veneers moment. We just pulled the card.
But what I don't, because it is what it is. Maybe I was an early bloomer when it came to sexual thoughts. You see sex on TV. There's movie scenes with sex. I guess, like I said, maybe I was just a little smarter and I was able to put 2 and 2 together and get on Google. I mean, let's talk about some.
There's sex scenes in movies, but there's not like explicit. But
you see sex on TV. There's movie scenes with sex. I guess, like I said, maybe I was just a little smarter and I was able to put 2 and 2 together and get on Google. I mean, let's talk about something because this is like,
man, let's keep talking about this. Now let's keep talking about this right here because I want people to know the psychology and the character of these individuals claiming what's going on down there. So you just gave us a very good look into the psychology and character of the guys who do this international passport pimping. So that's why I want to stay on this. This gives us a good look into the character of them.
Well, I mean, what you're using is a broad technique of shaming. You know what I mean?
Sir, you're the one who said it. I didn't say it. You're the one who brought it up. I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. You didn't know that the 6-year-old watching
a broad technique of shaming? Bro, what are we doing out here? So when somebody gets held accountable or called on their bullshit, to put things in the proper perspective, because you want to disparage and talk about people are women are X, Y, and Z, and you got to go to Brazil for the women. When people call you out on your shit to suggest that you may not be all the way full and proper, and you might be a little fucked up, you want to be like, oh, this is shaming? Maybe he's putting it into perspective that, bro, you're 6 years old watching porn. You're talking about desiring Brazilian women at 6 years old. What gave you the mind frame that women were so fucked up in your country at 6 years old that you wanted to escape to Brazilian women? Well, we seen the footage with your mother, so we kind of got that answer. But it's like the way you suggest that these black women in America or just women in America aren't shit. Like, this is just a finesse, bro. This is just what it is. You got to call it for what it is. This whole passport bro shit is set up like a pyramid scheme. Only the passport bros at the top that influence the most, that have the best type of sensationalized moments, are going to get the bag and get rich and be able to travel and do the things they want to be able to do. The average passport bro just desiring to travel and be like these guys do not have remote work, do not have consistent income, do not have the ability to facilitate their passport bro shit. It's just what it comes down to. You see Floyd begging every day just to keep his shit up, lying through his teeth, coming up with new finesse after new finesse to keep up the wave so we can get money to travel. It's that pathetic out there.
Porn is abnormal and perverted? You didn't know that? Y'all, he didn't know that. He thought that was normal.
So how old were you when the internet came out?
Well, considering the fact that the DARPA project was the 70s, but if you're talking about CompuServe in America Online, that would be the late 80s.
How old were you whenever you could get on porn websites? How old were you when it came out?
Before you had the commercial internet, you had the BBS sites. So you figure probably around, I don't know, 10, 12.
When you were 12, okay, that's usually around when puberty starts.
Okay, we weren't doing that then either. It was available. It was available and it was out there, but we weren't doing that. It was available and it was available and it was out there, but we weren't doing that.
It's not on me that your hormones had a defect. My hormones worked when they were supposed to. Whenever I was 16, I think the highest sex drive I had ever had.
Now let's back up to 6. Let's back up to 6. Let's talk about your hormones at 6 years old when you were watching porn at 6. Let's back up to that one. Y'all, he said it's normal for a boy to be watching porn and fetishizing Brazilian women at 6.
Yeah, grown Brazilian women. Yeah.
Who was your dad? R. Kelly? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
I don't even date women my age. Don't try to make it seem like I'm dating women under 18 or something like that. I don't even date women my age. How old are you?
Sir, I'm talking about when you were 6 years old watching porn, sir.
How old are you?
I am old enough to tell you all that this fella right here thinks that watching porn at 6 was normal sexual development behavior.
Okay.
Now he's telling you all he's going to lecture you all about the values of dating South American women. And I'm telling you, this is the character you have to have right here. This is his idea of normal sexual behavior. Now, how many of you want your 6-year-olds being raised under this set of values? And they talk about the values of women in Brazil and all these other places. By the way, these are the values. So I'm glad you called.
Enough values. I was raised up with enough values. Whenever I debate with a man, I get on camera.
Okay.
Yo, he kind of got him there still.
He got his ass cooked.
That one liner right there. If you're gonna, yeah. Yikes.
By the way, these are the values. So I'm glad you called.
Enough values. I was raised up with enough values. Whenever I debate with a man, I get on camera.
That's not really the value that you were raised with, whatever. But like that is a point that you have to, like, Jason Black will definitely chastise and criticize, ridicule his guests on that come up on camera. No disrespect to Jason Black, but you ain't on camera, sir. So, for me, when it comes to faceless YouTubers, they're always gonna be a rank below. Because they're not willing to actually be chest out there and live with the repercussions and the ramifications of their thoughts that they purport to the audience. So if you're not camered up, you're always going to be like, yeah, we kind of take your shit with a grain of salt. You can make the most points in the world, but be like, yeah, those are great points. But are you going to get the same adulation? Are you going to get the same respect? Are you going to get the same type of admiration if you're not even on camera? We don't know what the fuck you actually look like. Nah. Just a faceless YouTuber. You can be stirring up all sorts of problems. It is what it is. I said that about Jessica X. I'm like, get her the fuck out of here. We don't even know if that's her actual picture. She could be a catfish. We don't know. Gotta stay consistent with everybody. You still kind of get slotted in a slot separate than the people that are willing to actually have the courage to put their face out there, chest out, and stand on their thoughts. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Mo Deeb with that $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Mo Deeb says, when I was 6 years old, I was watching Power Rangers and had a crush on the Pink Ranger. He's fucked up. W's in the chat for Mo Deeb. Yeah, man, the whole porn shit, the way it was accessible, too. That's why I'm looking at the parenting. That's why I always looked at the parenting when it came to Auston Holleman. I'm like, he's a fucked up dude. A lot of it's due to the parenting. It is what it is, man. You shouldn't even have access to that shit. You shouldn't have access to that shit. You should have been watching Mo Deeb Power Ranger type shit, nigga. Pink Ranger. Not pink pussy in Brazil. Like, nigga, you 6. What the fuck?
God damn.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's real fucked up.
Okay. Congratulations. You're not worth as much as me.
Okay.
Maybe if you ever turn off the porn for a couple of years, I can get you raised up to a different level. Although you're going to need a new circle of friends. I will have to say that. Things will have to be totally redone from the top down. But I'll tell you one more thing. In the world where I come from, this will be amazing to you. We don't have to see people to know what they're worth.
Okay.
Children like this think that they're making a point. The last 3 vehicles that I purchased, I literally only had to do it online. Nobody ever saw me. I didn't see the banker, and yet millions of dollars moved. Now, isn't that amazing? Now, in your world, you don't understand that, and that's okay. But when y'all get on the internet with this fake flexing and talking like you know what you're talking about, it really just makes them look bad. It really, really does.
No, I'm not fake flexing. But let's get back to the travel topic, because this is a never-ending shaming subject that you're trying to do. You say that the dudes going down there, they can't win at all in the States, right?
Most of you have jaded, perverted backgrounds.
Now, we've seen us. I don't know what the hell happened to my camera. I think because I have like 3 cameras running right now, I mixed it up with the other browser that I'm using. It is what it is. It'll come back soon. Now, please let him speak on him. All right, let's play this before I get into this.
It's going down there. They can't win at all in the States, right?
Most of you have jaded, perverted backgrounds. And in America, your particular form of kink is either illegal or the females don't really dig it. So yeah, they have to go run to other places where they can hide out and perform their particular practices.
He's not wrong about that, because even Auston Holleman was talking about it's that bad. He was there dusting it up, struggling in the dating sphere in Dallas, talking about he can't get anything. These girls are constantly flaking. So when they get up on air and they defend the point, like, oh no, we're getting all the boxes, we're getting all the women we want in America, that we're not just doing that because we're not getting. And it's like, what you show us suggests otherwise, and you use that as proof of why you are going globally. Like, that's what makes no sense. There's so much double talk. It's like, no, we're good. We can easily get women in America. Yeah, we're fucking all the bitches. We're desirable. But, oh, no, we ain't getting no play. They're flaking on us. That's why we're going elsewhere. They're not feminine. They're not. It's like, what? Y'all are just talking out both sides of your face, man.
So it seems like you know a lot about me. What do you think I had to go to South America for?
Well, a 6-year-old watching porn, I can only imagine what floats your boat now. After
Well,
another...
I lost my virginity to somebody in their 50s.
Okay, congratulations. I think...
It wasn't a 6-year-old.
Unless you were 10 years old, congratulations, son. Do you think that impresses us over here?
No, but...
Okay, we're not impressed.
I would love you to...
Who in the fuck is this aimed towards? Jason has helped numerous people, nigga. No one gives a fuck.
We don't care.
What the fuck?
We don't care.
This is a fresh and fit style argument. Oh, we've helped all these people, nigga. This is entertainment. Get what you get from it and shut the fuck up, man.
Again!
I don't even understand this shit. Oh, who you helping, nigga? Shut the hell up.
Again!
Like, come on, man. You need help from entertainment. You need help from these live streams.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother. Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Yeah, bro. Jason saved my life ass nigga. Like, come on, man.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Use less words.
Son, that doesn't impress us over here.
I didn't even say anything negative about Jason Black. I rock with Jason Black. Nothing negative to say about Jason Black. There's a reason why this is a drop.
We're putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
We just put him in a different box because he ain't on camera. Okay, so Waves keeps asking for the link, not noticing that it's pinned at the top of the chat, sir. It's pinned at the top of the chat, but don't even call into the link. I'm going to restart the stream after I'm done this reaction. We'll have a call-in stream after because I don't want this color camera ruining the rest. I don't know what the hell happened to the camera, so we're going to fix that for the next stream.
No, use less words. You talk for too long when you prove one subject. Just use like a sentence or two on that.
Okay. Sir, pervert you. Short enough. There's a reason that fellas ain't following. There's a reason fellas ain't following you down there because we already know the deal.
I was just down there and I met with a lot of Americans while I was down there.
Yeah, all of y'all are down there paying and tricking and everything else, and that's perfectly fine.
I did pay 2 times in Medellin. I did pay 2 times.
I'm sure you've paid a lot more.
No, not.
I paid for the pussy, okay. I'll just pay for the pussy, okay. I paid for the pussy, okay.
I did pay 2 times in Medellin. I did pay 2 times.
I'm sure you've paid a lot more.
No. I like to kiss women in the mouth, so I'm not gonna be running around here just paying.
I'm sure you got a Cash App and a Google Pay account. I'm sure you've paid a lot more.
I don't have Google Pay, but I do have a Cash App.
But here's the real issue: if you've paid even once, you're already a loser. If you paid even once, you're already a loser.
Survey said,
Clip it, nigga. Again.
Hey, all you gotta do is spend 12,000 pesos and you're fucking. That's it.
That's it? That's it?
That's it.
That's it? Whoa! Oh, finally. All right, we're going to figure that out.
Sounds like a pro, bruh.
It sounds like a pro, but guess what? Shit, you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man.
Nasty bitch.
But here's the real issue: if you've paid even once, tapping a Google Pay account, I'm sure you've paid a lot more and everything else, and that's perfectly fine.
I did pay 2 times in Medellin. I did pay 2 times.
Now, when you receive a message that is propagated on a group of people that they suggest are the problem, when you look into the character of the people relaying the message to you, don't mind the dusty camera right now, it is what it is. If you look into the message of the people that are relaying the message, or you look into the character of the people that are relaying the message, you find this. You find paying for the box in Medellin twice Twice. Probably more times, but you're paying for the box and you're saying it chest out, but they're the problem back in America, bro?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I'm sure you've paid a lot more.
No. I like to kiss women in the mouth, so I'm not just me running around here just paying.
I'm sure you got a Cash App and a Google Pay account. I'm sure you've paid a lot more.
I don't have Google Pay, but I do have a Cash App.
But here's the real issue: if you've paid even once, you're already a loser. If you paid even once, you're already a loser.
Sometimes they just look that good where you say, I gotta fuck her in particular. And if she's so happy to charge, she's so happy to charge.
And if that female if your value isn't so high that if you looked at her and you said, I gotta pull her, then if the feeling wasn't mutual, you're a loser.
No. There are billionaires that pay for prostitutes, high-end escorts. We're not gonna
They're losers too, like you.
Well, look,
if you looked at a chick who you claimed was so hot and you said, I got to have her, if she didn't look at you and have the same reaction, you had to break open your wallet, guess who just got defeated? The feeling should have been mutual. If that was the value that you took in her, you looking at her, why didn't she take the same value just looking at you?
You know when a bitch is a prostitute, so there's not gonna be no feeling. It's all just sexual feeling. But let me say
you couldn't pull a prostitute without paying?
They're a prostitute. That's their job.
Sir, let me go ahead and break a little bit of game to the lame, cracked little boys out there. By the way, did you know that you could pull a prostitute? Do you think that prostitutes only have sex with men that they pay for? The men who pay for it?
No, I know what you're talking about. But
so you're telling me you couldn't pull her regardless?
I can.
You didn't.
Because I don't have time.
Yeah, he never heard that, y'all. As I said, these fellas are new. They're lame. They don't know anything.
There are porn stars. Like, what's her name? Mia Khalifa. She has a loser for a boyfriend. Yeah, I know that sex workers can have boyfriends. She is a prostitute. She has sex and gets paid for it. Prostitute.
Yeah, but anyway, if you're paying when there's another guy who isn't, guess who? If you're paying and there's
I believe that's Waves that called in. Salute. We're gonna do the call-in show next show. We're gonna reboot this back in like probably at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then we're gonna redo the show. So salute. We're gonna get back to the show. That was just me talking to Waves in the back.
Another man who isn't. Guess who the lame is, son? I don't like being a lame.
So, well, I'm not a lame, but anyway,
if you're paid, you're a lame.
I'm not traveling to South America for prostitutes. We travel to South America to get girlfriend experiences with actual feminine women. You're not going to convince me that the women in the United States are being raised.
Girlfriend experiences with actual feminine women, meaning
I pay for the pussy, okay. I'll just pay for the pussy, okay.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Because if these women were so special, so submissive, so top tier 9s and 10s that are submissive, lovely, everything that you guys want, why aren't you guys wifing these women? Why aren't you guys making any of them your girlfriend ever? Why aren't they staying past one live stream? None of it makes sense. Shout out to Anti-Gravity 74 with that $10 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Let me pull this up on this screen since this is impossible for me to see on this screen. I have too many things going on right now. Shout out to Anti-Gravity 74 with a $10 super chat saying, traveling to pay for the box and tricking isn't anything new. White guys and guys in the military have been doing it forever. These guys just dumb enough to post it online and make a movement around it. That is absolute facts. That is absolute facts. Shout out to you. It's been happening. Folks have been doing that 100%. But when you try to make a movement and try to be like, yeah, this is the new wave, the grass is greener due to X, Y, and Z, and then you disparage the women back in your own country, you are going to get the most smoke and the most eyes on your movement, and you're going to get all the hate and all the animus, all the vitriol that you're trying to escape from. You're bringing it to yourself. It makes no goddamn sense. And you might end up with some legal issues too, because you ain't supposed to be doing that. So, yikes.
To be feminine like they were 100 years ago.
What is the single mother rate in Colombia, son?
That doesn't matter. All
Yes,
I know
it
that
does,
these
because
bitches
you're
are-
claiming that they're different down there than they are up here, and you don't even know what the single mother rate is down
Now,
there.
I do know that there are a lot of single mothers, but that has nothing to do with them being feminine.
There's such a thing as a feminine single mother, sir?
You know, that doesn't
stutter.
prove your point. That doesn't even prove your point.
So her
Just because
her
she's
being a single mother
does not mean
doesn't.
she's masculine.
You're saying that her being a single mother does not impact her value.
No, I never said that.
Okay, then her femininity is the core of her value. So if you're telling me that her value has been impacted, her femininity is taking a hit, sir. This is called math, kid.
No, just because she's a single mother does not make her automatically masculine. Typically,
I didn't say
masculine.
masculine. I said it detracts from their femininity.
If she's not feminine, she's masculine. It's one or the other.
No, sir. You can have a high amount of femininity and you can have a low amount of femininity.
Which means you have more masculinity.
No, the absence of femininity doesn't necessarily translate to the presence of masculinity. You've got a lot to learn about life. This is called deductive reasoning. This is called deductive reasoning.
If I describe a man and I say he's not that masculine, what is he, just space?
Okay. Here's the difference. If you have a guy, for example, compare Idris Elba to Steve Urkel. Neither one of them is feminine, but one of them is masculine and the other one's got low-level masculinity. You just learned something, kid. I'm gaming them up here tonight internationally. This is called deductive reasoning. When you have a unified ideology, you don't say silly crackpot things like this. No, sir, there's high levels of femininity.
Bro, to be honest, man, I don't give a fuck about all this masculine, feminine talk that these niggas, they have these conversations all the time. Passport Bros, Red Pill, Manosphere, whatever space you name it. They got finessed by the LGBTQ plus whatever the fuck it is when it comes to this masculine femininity shit. I don't think they realize it. Gay men are always looking for the most masculine dude. The most masculine dude. They're thinking about masculinity. In fact, they're thinking about the spectrum and all this weird shit. It's like, bro, I don't know, man. They get caught up in this shit too much. Like, if you're going to talk about women and you want a feminine woman, great. Talking about men's masculinity and comparing them and shit, it's like, bro, what the fuck? Pause, man. I don't care about this guy's, how masculine this guy is in comparison to this guy, bro. What the fuck, man? Fixated on, it's just weird to me. I don't know, man.
Masculinity, and there's low levels of femininity, masculinity, but you don't have to introduce femininity to decrease masculinity. No, you don't.
Okay.
Well, by the way, no. Argue what I just.
No, he's right. It's a nuanced thing where it's like you could be less masculine without being feminine, but you can also remove your masculinity by adding a level of femininity to it. It's not as simple as it's not a masculine feminine spectrum. There's other aspects into your personality and what you present as for you to get the personality that you're seeing. So when they make you know what, fuck this. I don't get into this, man. This is a stupid ass argument anyway.
Take issue with what I just said. What about what I just said was wrong? Idris Elba is high level masculinity. Steve Urkel is low level masculinity, but neither one of them is feminine.
Would you say that masculinity means that you're the opposite?
That's a question. That's a question, sir.
No, I'm about to answer your question if you answer this.
Where's the error in what I just said? Let's answer my question first, and then we'll get to yours. Where's the error in what I just said? Where's the logical error in it?
It sounds like it's right until I say what I'm about to say.
It doesn't sound like it's right. It's either right or it's not.
Well, the way
Dwayne Wade is zesty. Dwayne Wade that shit is zesty as fuck. The painted nails, the everything Dwayne, it's just zesty. It just screams zesty. If you want to say that's feminine, yeah, it's more feminine because it's metrosexual and shit. But it's like, who the fuck? To weigh the spectrum of masculinity and femininity, it's very redundant. Who the fuck cares? Dwayne Wade to me appears zesty. How feminine is he? I don't care. That's what I'm saying. These arguments are weird, man. Someone said that's not true. Gay men have I don't know enough about gays, and I don't care, man. At the end of the day, man, fuck this. We're moving on, man.
It was put in such a way that it sounded correct. It's not correct.
Okay, so he's saying it's wrong. Great. Tell me what's wrong with it.
Well, let me finish what I'm saying. So, would you agree that masculinity is assertive, not the opposite of soft, hard, like it's firm? Is that masculine or feminine?
Now you're getting into the subject of soft power versus hard power.
Dude, okay. Well, look, Anyway, we're traveling to South America to get the girlfriend experience. You're not going to get the girlfriend experience here. You're not.
By calling him zesty, it implies more femininity. The nigga gay, man. By calling him zesty, I'm implying it's sus. It's seeming like he may be gay. That's what I'm saying when he's zesty. If it's more feminine, whatever, man. This shit's gay. Why do we have to? I don't know. Man, fuck it. I'm moving on, man. I'm losing brain cells. I can't do this.
Not going to get cooperation here. You can't convince me Jeff Bezos doesn't even get cooperation with his wife.
Mackenzie Bezos helped him to build a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Jeff Bezos threw it away for a Venezuelan single mom.
Who said he was single mothers? We're talking about just the women in general.
Okay, you brought up Jeff Bezos, sir. I just put it into context. The facts are troublesome things to those of you who are marginally informed. Jeff Bezos is a beta. His billionaire status doesn't make him an alpha. Jeff Bezos is a beta, just like most of the guys in the NBA.
So would you say the majority of women in the United States are cooperative?
No, the majority of women in the United States are women. Seriously? Novel concept for you.
Seriously. Cooperative. Cooperative meaning if I say, hey, can you hand me my phone when you're walking towards me? Hey, my phone's right there. Can you hand it to me? The average American woman's going to say you can do that yourself.
Have you ever thought that the average American woman...
What type of relationships are you cultivating with these women, Austin? That is my next question. What type of how long is the longest relationship you've been in with a woman, and what type of relationships are you cultivating? For you say you can't ask a woman to hand you the phone, like what? These type of talks that I hear, I'm just like, what in the hell is going on?
Simply responds to you like that.
Oh, here we go with the shaming. So now,
that's not shaming. That's not shaming. That's a question. That's an average American woman simply responds to you like that.
Oh, here we go with the shaming. So now,
that's not shaming. That's not shaming. That's a question. That's a question. That's a question.
Now I need to work on myself.
I think you need. I think you need something. But I don't know about that, sir. Where's the error in what I?
There's no error in what he just said because Austin is in therapy. He said it on his recent live stream. This was a year or two ago, or a year and a half ago. This is just like, hey, Mo Deep, keep it to yourself. I'm trying to entertain out here, all right, man?
You're just like the women. So what you're saying is I need to beat this bitch to get her to listen.
No, sir. What I'm saying is that if you're telling me that this woman wouldn't do something for you, then by definition, you have to tell me that she wouldn't do it for anybody.
Yeah, they're not cooperative with anybody.
So you're telling me that these women are not cooperative with anybody, and I can sit here and show you. No, what they're saying is they don't want to do it for you. It's just
they're not cooperative with anybody.
When you don't have good intentions for a woman, if you objectify women and see them as just a box and you're speaking, you're a woman. You don't do that out here. If you just see them as that, it's like you're gonna live with the results of the way you view women. It's like, come on, man.
No, they're just not cooperative with you. That there's something about you that they're not doing that for.
No. The majority of time in road rage, women are the aggressor. They're not cooperative.
Women are Karens around the world. I just stood up here and posted a video from China where these two Chinese women started fighting, and I'll be damned if one didn't punt the other woman's baby, and then the other woman came and kicked her kid. So you guys have this fantasy world of mythical women who don't act a certain way outside of America and only act that way in America.
This stream right here is a year and a half old. We're only bringing this up to color the character of the folks that promote the Passport Bros. And this was sent to me from my last stream when I was reacting to Auston Holleman's mother and how they interacted. And then someone's like, oh, he was on Jason Black's show. He, as a 6-year-old, was talking about watching porn, and that's why I'm reacting to this. That's where this comes from. Watching porn as a 6-year-old, getting some insight to the character and how he sees women and how he has seen women and traversed his childhood and his adolescent years and how he viewed women. That's what this is for. And what we're getting is...
No.
Facts are troublesome things.
So female nature, female behavior is more alike than it is different all around the world. But in the United States, it's on steroids. For example, hypergamy is on steroids. Hypergamy exists everywhere.
Hypergamy didn't begin in America.
I didn't say where it began. I said it exists.
Then we can't say it's the center of it then.
I didn't say that. I said it's on steroids, meaning that.
All right, so y'all put a 1 in the chat if you want to wrap this up and get to the call-in show that we got later, or 2s in the chat if you really want to sit through this and endure the last 13 minutes of this video with my fucked up camera. I've been trying to get the fuck out of here. I've been trying to fix the camera behind the scenes the whole time. 1 in the chat, 1 in the chat. Y'all collective, we don't give a fuck. Ozzy wants more, pause.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
1's in the chat.
We took it to another level. To a whole nother level. Yes, we did. Again!
That's all, folks.
I ain't gonna lie, this is like when DC Young Fly got booed off the stage. Everyone was booing. He rented. They had the entire theater, the arena. Everyone bought their tickets. Everyone's like, yeah, let's watch this shit. And then he gets booed off stage. You're like, fuck it, we don't want to see this shit. So you know it is.